This is a sample chapter from the audio ghost tour, In the Footsteps of Ghosts. We hope you enjoy it. Chapter 3, 616 St. Peter Street. La Petite Theatre, or La Petite Theatre du Vieux Carré, was opened in 1922. Through the years, it has continued to provide French Quarter denizens with plays, recitals, and other musical events. Originally built in 1794 for Baptiste also, the building was destroyed that same year by the Great Fire that consumed many buildings in the French Quarter. It was rebuilt in 1797, though the main theatre building wasn't constructed until 1922. Sadly, 2 actresses have died tragically in the theatre, both of whom haunt the building to this day. Catherine was a young actress who performed mostly in small bit parts, until she caught the attention of one of the directors, who finally gave her a lead role in an upcoming production in late 1922. Catherine was overjoyed at the opportunity, believing she was up to the task. But unfortunately, 3 days before opening night, the director replaced her with a rival actress. Sinking into a deep depression, she decided to end her life during an evening performance. After walking up onto the catwalk over the stage, she tied a rope around her neck and jumped. Snapping her neck in front of an enormous audience resulted in the largest reaction she'd ever received. Her ghost has since been spotted many times, standing on the stage where she'd hoped to make her big break. Even during comedic plays, audience members will sometimes get a feeling of dread, as if Catherine's depression lives on. Often, you may see flickers in front of the windows on the 2nd floor, or hear a faint crying as Catherine ventures up into the attic, where she hides in her misery. Although Catherine died before she'd ever had a chance at stardom, the second actress to die tragically was a 22-year-old named Caroline, who was already a star in the small theatre, having had the lead in at least 2 productions. Her star might have shone bright, but as with so many, it burned fast. On opening night of her 3rd play as the lead, Caroline found herself with a fellow actor on the balcony overlooking the courtyard prior to curtain call. Caught up in the excitement of the evening, she slipped over the rail and fell to her death in the courtyard below. Nowadays, she often appears on the balcony wearing a wedding dress, the costume from her opening scene. Unlike many, Caroline seems to have carried her joyful spirit into the afterlife, as she often serves as the finder of lost props in the theatre. If, for instance, someone is having a tough time locating a specific prop, you may hear him ask Caroline where it is. The item is then usually found immediately afterward. This has been a chapter from the Ghost Tour, In the Footsteps of Ghosts, available now on Kickstarter.